Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Vicky Rice to Chase. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for stopping by. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to cut this trending boo boo with waistband. Okay guys, I will be using crepe material for the center front of my boo boo. So some persons have been using okay to make their own, but I'll be using crepe. That's what my clients want to use. Okay, and I'll be using 1 yard of crepe. Okay, but I'm not going to use everything. Then I'll be using close to 3 years of African print material. Yes. Okay, so let me quickly say this thing. This boo boo is a normal way of cutting our normal boo boo. Just the only trick part is the down part that we are going to gather, and then you have to pay attention to this particular boo boo style. Okay, so if you have something you're interested in, let's get started. Okay, guys, are you ready with me? So I folded my fabric into four, like the way we used to cut our boo boo. Okay, and this boo boo is going to have a joining the sleeve side. Okay, so I'm gonna head to mark my shoulder measurement divided by 2. My shoulder measurement is actually 14 divided by 2 is 7 inches. Then I've gone ahead to mark the extension of how long I want the sleeve to be. You understand me? So I've gone ahead to mark it. Yours can be 10 after taking your shoulder measurements. Yours can be 11, but I'll be working with 10 inches. So I'll be using 0.5 to join the um the extra band that we are going to attach to the sleeve. Then I'll be left with 9.5. Okay, so then from my shoulder, for my shoulder slope, I will be coming down with 1 inch. Then I will connect that. Okay, for my neck, let's work on the neck part. So I'll be using 3.5 for the neck width for the back, and I'll be using 1.5 for the neck depth for the back, and I'll be using 8.5 for the front neck depth. Okay, I hope it's self-explanatory. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do. I came down with 1.5 for my neck depth for the back, and I'm coming down as well for my neck depth for the front. Okay, so and I'll be using 8.5 for the neck depth for the front, and from where my 8.5 stop, I'll be taking 2 inches because we are going to replace it with our, can I call it collar or band or whatever you want to call it. So I've marked 2 inches from that 8.5 down to the hem of my boo boo. Okay, then I'll be connecting it to the neck part. Okay, it's very simple. It's normal way of cutting our boo boo. Okay, so I've gone ahead to do that. So for you to know the the volume of the fabric I folded to achieve this, so the bigger part of your body divided by 4, and you guys know that the bigger part of our body is hip measurement. So my hip measurement is 40 divided by 4 is 10. Then I had extra 4 to 5 inches. You can add more than that depending on the body of the person that you are working with. So then for my sleeve opening, I mark 11 inches because I want the sleeve to be open like to some extent. I don't want it to be too tight and I don't want it to be too loose. So I'm using 11 inches. Then I'll be using 1 inch to join. So I'll be left with 10 inches for my sleeve opening. I hope you guys understand. Okay, so for my bust, I will take 10 plus 5 inches. So I'll mark it on that bust part. Then I already mark the length of my boo boo is 25.5. Okay, so guys, know that we are still going to attach the gathered part later. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? So I actually came in, I took my waist measurement. My waist measurement is 16 inches from my shoulder to my waist is 16 inches. So I came in with 1 inch from my waist measurement so that it can be a little bit tight, a little on the waist part. But this one is optional, okay? Now we are done cutting. I cut out my front, my back first, then I remove the back before I can cut out the front. Okay, because we we cut both the front and the back together, and then we have to cut out the back before we cut out the front because the neck is actually different. Okay, so we are done cutting. We are done with the cutting of our bobo. So for the front part, we have two panel. Okay, so then we'll go ahead and so it's time for us to work on our shoulder part. So you place your back first, then you put the two fronts on it, then you join your shoulder with 0.5. Okay, you join your shoulder with 0.5. So I'm done joining the shoulder, then I notch the center back. So from that my center back, I will be taking my measurements. I will measure whatever I have for that part, then multiply it by 2. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? I've gone ahead to um finish everything about the band for the front. Okay, so I have 31 for the one part that I measured. All right, then I multiply it by 2. Okay, that's 62. Then I had extra 3 inches to be on the safer side. All right, so you've noticed I did something when I was cutting the front part. That 8.5, I notch it. So from the center front to that 8.5 is 13 inches. All right, so I leave 13 inches before I close the side. All right, then you remember I told you guys that we are going to be attaching a band with on our sleeve side. So the band is 3 inches. So guys, I'll be sewing with 0.5, then I'll be left with 2.5. All right, so that's the excess that I was talking about. That it's better you have it excess than not to be enough for you. So it's time for you to cut it out. Then we'll be working with, okay, before we do that, you have to attach your this thing, your zipper allowance. Pocket is optional. You can decide to put your pockets, you can decide to leave it like that, but note that the belt is is compulsory. Okay, all right, so that's my belt. Then I will join everywhere with 1 inch. Okay, so it's time for us to attach the gathered part. So you cut as long as you want, as long you want your boo to be full. So this is the final look, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for always subscribing to my channel. Thank you for always sharing your comments. Keeps me going, honestly, and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. If you find this video helpful, give me a thumbs up, okay? And thank you for watching once again. So see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you guys.